Ranking the best defensive tackles in Madden 24. We are back here with another tier list update. Today, we're going to be taking a look at defensive tackle. Now, we do have just a little small update today. And before we get into the new cards, I want to talk about the old tier list real quick. And I'm going to be honest with y'all, man. I really don't think anyone needs to move up or down. I like where everyone's at in this list. The fatigue update was going to change this list quite a bit, though. However, Aaron Donald and Jalen Carter, I still think they are S tier pure defensive tackles. Jalen Carter has some pretty good physical stats and also that inside stuff ability for 1 AP. Aaron Donald, on the other hand, still has a great X factor in the game. That interior threat X factor for 0 AP is actually really, really nice. Comboing that with some of the unstoppable forces like maybe Reggie White, maybe Beast, or if you want to go budget, like kind of what I'm running is I'm running Aaron Donald, Beast, and also Keith Bullock. Basically 2 unstoppable forces and Aaron Donald with that interior threat, and it still does scream like crazy. Now, also right here, I know this is a card that has been in the game for a while. I don't know why. I missed him on the past 2 updates. That is me. I will take the L on that. But we got Gilbert Brown right here, and he's going for 60K. And I wish I would have covered this card sooner because he was S tier for so long. But Gilbert Brown, 78 speed, still has 92 acceleration, which is really, really nice. We should value acceleration a little bit more than pure speed on the defensive line, especially in the interior. Now, 91 power moves, 92 block shed, 93 impact blocking, 6'2", 345. And his traits, he has the bull rush and the swim move trait on yes. This dude, he's probably been my best defensive lineman, I can't lie. And from an ability standpoint, for X factor standpoint, run stuffer for 1, also gets unstoppable force for 2 AP. Now we're getting it for 0, kind of crazy. And he could get the inside stuff. So this card is a little bit dated, but I did finally go over him. Okay, man, my bad on that. I'll take the L, but he for sure, I think he's like top end of this B tier, man. Maybe could see him A still too. Like this card is so good. Like he was so good for so long, man. Definitely took an L not covering him until now. So yeah, I just wanted to go over him, show you guys he still is pretty good. And now right after that, we get campus hero Jordan Davis at an 88 overall, 77 speed, 83 acceleration, not really great physical stats. Power moves 86, 83 finesse moves, 84 block shed, 86 impact blocking, 6'6", 336 though, so he is a big body. And if we look at his traits, only the bull rush trait on yes. Now this is why pass rush traits are so important. Think of bull rush move as power moves. Think of spin and swim as finesse moves. So when this is on yes, that means he uses power moves. When these two are on no, that means no finesse moves. Now, what does that mean for us? We can ignore this finesse move rating. He's only going to use the 86 power moves. Honestly, like this card, he could use both and it really wouldn't change his ranking for me. I would say based on the list we have, I would say he's C tier. I don't really think he's B, but I think he's somewhat solid, man. Has some decent stats. But honestly, man, just looking at the defensive tackle position as a whole, man, there really haven't been a ton of drops. So yeah, I mean, C tier for him, that's fine. And right after him, we get Tartt, however, 72 speed, 78 acceleration, has 85 finesse moves, 89 power moves. Actually pretty decent pass rush stats with 87 block shed, 88 impact blocking as well. 6'2", over 300 pounds as well. And for his traits, bull rush and swim move on yes, meaning he's going to use his finesse moves and his power moves. Honestly, not a terrible card. Like he is not that bad at all. For me, I'm going to go ahead and place him again more along the lines of like top into C. I think he's better than Jordan Davis, but I also do not think he makes this B tier for me. So yeah, I think Tartt, interesting spot. Maybe could see him B. If you say he's B, I'm not going to say you're wrong, but for me, more along the lines of like a C tier player. Now, after that, we do get a Lee McNeil. This is a card that we're going to have to revisit once again. So they started at a 90 overall, and if we show max range right here, he's up to a 92, meaning all these cards, like all the playoff ones, are going to get up to a 93. So we should be getting another +1 right here. And I think for the most part, let's see. For the most part, oh, he actually got some +3 stats, especially for speed, which actually is really, really nice. So this card, 6'2", 330, 87 speed, 93 acceleration, pretty good physical stats for a defensive tackle. Has 88 power moves, 82 finesse moves, 93 block shed, 90 impact blocking. And for traits, again, what is so important about it? Only the bull rush on yes, spin and swim on no. Now, when we look at his discount abilities, they probably, yeah, they haven't updated yet, like 2 AP inside stuff. I'm expecting this card, like once he gets to a 93, I think then we get some discount abilities on these cards. So for right now, they're not really that great. Like, I mean, they're okay, you know, they're not the worst. However, again, they're not the best either. For me, Lee McNeil at a 92, it's gonna go ahead and make this B tier for me, right by Gilbert Brown. I like that. I think he's a pretty solid card. Has some pretty good physical stats and everything. I don't think he's along the lines of like an A tier player yet. Maybe with his 93, get some discount abilities. Maybe then I could see him making it the A tier. And right after that, we got 91 overall Bryan Braham right here with 82 speed, 89 acceleration, 89 power moves, 76 finesse moves, 92 block shed, 89 impact blocking, he is 6'6", 305. And we look at his traits this time, bull rush and swim move on yes, which that actually does hurt this card because of course we don't want him to use that 76 finesse move rating. We only want him that 89 power move rating. I mean, he's not trash, but he's also not great either. For me, he's not going to make the B tier. I'm going to place him more along the lines like a C tier caliber player. I do think Gilbert Brown, I think Lee McNeil, the cards we already covered, are a little bit better. Now after that, we get weekly wildcard Mike Purcell right here with 84 speed, 86 acceleration, 85 finesse moves, 79 power moves. The finesse move being 85, pretty decent. I mean, 89 block shed, 84 impact blocking. And for his traits, actually, this actually makes the card trash. You see how his finesse moves are higher? However, he only has the bull rush trait on yes, meaning he's not going to use his 85 finesse move rating. He's only going to use 79 power moves, which is just not good at this point in the game. Basically no pass rush. And if we look at his abilities, of course, he's not going to get anything discounted or anything. For me, Mike Purcell, he's not going to be F tier, but he is going to be D tier because they just did his traits so dirty. Yeah, I mean, he's gonna be D tier. It just sucks when they do traits like that, man. It really doesn't make sense. Now after that, we get field pass reward Chris Jones with 88 speed, 84 acceleration, has 85 finesse moves, 94 power moves, 90 block shed, 93 impact blocking, and also of course he can go up to a 94, and he doesn't get plus speed but gets like some plus ones here and there. 6'6", 300 pounds, bull rush and swim move trait on yes. And if we look at his abilities this time, 1 AP inside stuff, that's great. Also can get this X Factor Colossus right here, which with this ability increases their win rate and block shed speed even for double team blocks. Seems kind of crazy. We're probably going to get an AKA pre-lit that gets that for 0 AP. Wouldn't be surprised. But Chris Jones right now, I think he's one of the better defensive tackles in the game. For me, I'm going to go ahead and place him S tier, and I think you can say he might be the best one in the game. If you say that, I'm not going to say you are wrong. And right after that, we get Eric Armstead right here. So Eric Armstead, 6'7", 292, has 80 speed, 80 acceleration. Don't like his pass rush though. So 75 finesse moves, 86 power moves, 94 block shed, 92 impact blocking. I'm not a fan of that. Like the power moves and finesse moves in particular. And if we look at his traits, bull rush and swim move on yes, meaning he is going to use this finesse move rating. Now the thing on him is he kind of makes up for it because he does get 1 AP inside stuff, which I do think is really, really valuable. Now there are a couple issues though, like he does get inside stuff, but will the 80 speed, 80 acceleration actually make the play? I think this card is good. Like I think you can say bottom end A. I wouldn't hate. Now from a stats standpoint, he's honestly probably C or like B, but that 1 AP inside stuff I think just slightly puts him in A tier. I would rather use Kyle Williams, William Perry over him for sure. But again, 1 AP inside stuff, pretty good value. I'm gonna put him A tier. And now right after that, we do get Vita Vea right here with 82 speed, 88 acceleration, has 93 power moves, 96 strength as well. 6'4", 347. Of course, Vita Vea is a big body, 96 block shed, 96 impact blocking. And for his traits, again, this is big, only the bull rush trait on yes. I also do like him having the big hitter trait on yes as well. So meaning he's not going to use his finesse move rating. He's only going to use the power moves. And also when we look at his abilities this time, he does get the he gets goal line stuff for 0, which is good value, which of course is good value. 0 AP ability, good value, but inside stuff for 1 is also great value as well. However you want to do Vita Vea, like he is in this S tier. I just don't know where he is, to be honest with you. So I think you can argue he might be the best if you like your defense tackles to be like big and fat. I think you can argue that, but you might be like, okay, I'd rather have Jalen Carter, Aaron Donald, or Chris Jones because they are a little bit better from a athleticism standpoint. So again, I can see either which way, but I do think Vita Vea is deserving of this S tier. He is a big body. And now the final card of the video right here, we do have Quinnen Williams with 84 speed, 86 acceleration, 6'3", 303, 90 finesse moves, 95 power moves, 90 block shed, 90 impact blocking. Really hits all the stats I'm looking for. Traits, bull rush and swim move on yes. Now I don't know if yes, Mud.gg did update it. So at first these cards didn't get discount abilities. He got inside stuff for 2 and then like interior threat for 3 regular, but they updated him. He gets inside stuff for 1 now, interior threat for 2. 1 AP inside stuff though I think is what is valuable on this card, and for me that is good enough to get him in this S tier. And I think Jalen Carter might still be a little bit better because he does beat him a little bit on acceleration, but Quinnen Williams when they're not running the ball is a little bit better. Like he's a better pass rusher than Jalen Carter. But I mean, yeah boys, this has been my thoughts on the defensive tackle position in Madden 24 Ultimate Team. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Let me know what you agree with, what you disagree with. Who do you think should go up? Who do you think should come down? Now if you guys did enjoy this video, you enjoy content like this, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to stay up to date with the best cards in Madden. Now if you guys do want to watch me use some of these cards live, I usually stream Monday through Friday 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern. Would love to see y'all on some streams, man. Make sure to hit the noti bell on YouTube as well, or also check the links in the description. I stream a lot on Twitch as well. Multi-stream on both YouTube and Twitch, so either or, man, just appreciate y'all checking out the streams. But if you guys do want another video to watch, check out this one right here because I actually made my best defensive line in Madden 24.